Hello everyone and welcome back. This is a losers round matchup between Doni the Psycho and loganjames9. Now we're here at Floodplain. Doni the Psycho chose the map and he is over here in red as the Mori. So I actually really like Floodplains. It's fairly flat, but with the trees going right at the middle there's some interesting crabbing potential. Imagine putting a whole bunch of katana cavalry in the trees here and going up the middle and smashing right into the front of the enemy. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important is we have a nice big sword core here for Logan James in blue. A lot of katanas. Looks like there aren't any Nodachis. Got any Naginata monks maybe? One. Nope, no Naginata monks, but there's a bow Ashigaru to match like Ashigaru. Now interestingly for Doni the Psycho, we don't see any cavalry here yet. This replay was sent by Logan, so he might have something in the trees. And in fact, one just popped out. Katana cavalry going through the forest. Now, that would be a cool strategy. It looks like he might actually be trying to do something like that. But look at this nice bow core up in front. Definitely, I would say a missile core having Naginatas. Oh yeah, Naginatas and spears in the middle. This is a classic missile core with good Naginata support. But look at these bow warrior monks, two of them with 4 chevrons. But maybe I shouldn't be too hasty to judge what kind of core it is. We haven't seen the cavalry besides this one unit. Kisho Ninja over here for Logan James, but not going to be able to do too much. Though actually he is stealth, so Logan James doesn't know about it quite yet. He's going to walk right into this matchlock shot if he's not careful. They're getting taken down quite nicely. Lost 32 men so far, but ooh, there goes the first volley going into a Naginata Samurai, killing 30 men. That's brutal. The armor won't save you from a matchlock shot, unfortunately. Katana Cavalry moving through the forest, and Kisho Ninjas have been discovered. We'll see if he catches it in time, but the bombs might be going off here. We're going to get a view of this right into the Katana Cavalry. Didn't kill a single person. Oh my gosh, that is surprising, especially against cavalry. Bombs are supposed to do a lot of damage to them. A Yari and a light cavalry are positioned here on the flank for Logan James. And we're going to see if this spear wall will hold for the Mori clan. Doni the Psycho trying to pull one out for the Mori here. Ooh, actually, look at this. Another katana has come out of the trees, both at 4 chevrons, so it's got a very strong missile and cavalry component in this army. We'll see if his melee line can hold out long enough against these decently experienced katanas at 3 chevrons. But if they can get a flank off, this should be pretty easy to rout all these swords, but he's going to have to get around a Naginata in order to do so. Cavalry's still positioned on the flank. They're just now moving out. Not going to be in time for the Yari Ashigaru, it seems, as they have just broken. So these 2 units over here, both Naginata Samurai, can get some nice flanking potential over here. And that Katana Cavalry has to get up to the front. There's a great guard over here guarding the flank, though, so if Logan James is careful, he could cut off the Katana Cavalry, which could be just enough to give him the advantage. But unfortunately, with that charge from the back from the Naginata Samurai, this Katana Samurai is going to be routing soon. He is wavering, and these Katanas in reserve have not moved up quite yet. And really needs to get him into the action. At least send one over there to cut off these Naginatas. They're going to be able to break this line, but it seems to have rallied just a little bit. Ooh, nice little cavalry action going here right through the middle with the Great Guard, but that's going to leave his flank open to the cavalry. Oh, another one's come out though, so this Great Guard is going to actually probably rout the katanas, and this Great Guard is going to just run roughshod over the rear, going for the general. Not quite going to make it, but the units are starting to panic here with the cavalry right behind him. He's going to catch up to him at 29 men. Not going to get a good charge off, but a Great Guard pinning down general. Great Guard will probably win. And a Yari cavalry as well. He's going to get this general here down to 16 men. It's not looking good here for Doni the Psycho. Front line is starting to waver, and Logan James has plenty in reserve still. Good use of his reserves, keeping in the rear and just making sure the battles are going okay, not dedicating him until he knows exactly where they need to be. That's why you want to keep reserves. And the cavalry attack for Doni the Psycho has been completely destroyed here by this Great Guard. The Great Guard will just tear Katana Cavalry to pieces in melee. And we just saw that happen. 2 experienced Katana Cavalry losing to that Great Guard. And the general's off the field for Doni the Psycho. This cavalry, once they clean up this Yari Ashigaru, it's actually at 150 men and wavering, will be able to clean up the rest. But the swords might just be able to do that by themselves. 1 Katana Samurai, still in reserve. And 3 more. Yeah, this is going to be over pretty quickly as soon as these katanas reach the front line. Really nice moves, I think, here by Logan James. In the first round, wasn't too impressive from him, but this was a good battle, so he seems to be getting his game together a little bit and stepping it up, knowing that he's on the verge of elimination here in the losers round. This Naginata Warrior Monk doing a good job and just might rout these Yari Ashigaru, but the Great Guard charge from behind just might be enough to save these Ashigaru and save their honor from keeping them from routing from the battlefield. And there they go, Naginata Monks are gone. Donnie the Psycho is making a nice little last stand here, but not going to be enough. The bows just didn't have enough time to do anything, and being chased around by the cavalry like that really just made that bow complement useless. I'm not sure I'd say the core of Donnie the Psycho's army is. I'll talk about that in the post-game, because this battle is over, however. See you back on the main menu. Alright, well there you have it. Ooh, interesting new background. Anyway, Logan James is going to go up in the series 1-0. You know, I have to say, he really stepped it up in the second round. I don't think the first round from him was terribly impressive, but that was a very well-fought battle. He was very patient with his reserves, let the enemy come to him, and dedicated his forces exactly where they needed to be, judging his great guard to send just that one unit was just going to be enough to kill that Katana cavalry and sent the rest into the rear. Very good judgment there from Logan James, and a very impressive battle. He's going to take the series up 1-0, and I think about Donnie the Psycho, his build there. You know, I've always said your army has to have a core, and it was very hard to find the core there. I think he spent too much money that was kind of spread out, and there was no real part of his army that packed a real punch because he was spread too thin in his money, I think. Just those 2 cavalry units and the 2 bows. Like, there wasn't enough power concentrated in any one area to really be a difference maker. So I think that was sort of a macro mistake there on Donnie the Psycho's part, but sadly for him, the second map choice is going to go to Logan James, so he'll have the chance to get the sweep on his home turf. See you in the next match. Thanks for watching.